welcome to the future of air news. Sky high from above the city, we're reporting in for some interesting signal that we just pick up through our device. Based from the information we collected, it seemed like some home insurance companies just launched the ad campaign, this time with some new approach. With no sponsor included, we would like to introduce you to the advertisement with the additional commentary from our staff. I'll be right back after the video to talk about it. Enjoy.
So when you see that during the whole advert, you can see her dancing around and somehow kicking the things, and nothing fall to the ground except the papers. But we're going to the further detail about the paper later. We can see that right here. It is signifying us that we should entirely trust into the John Lewis, the home insurance company, that they are going to guarantee that what they do is to prevent any damage into your house or trying to rebuild your house using the insurance that you bought, and they are completely reliable to maintaining those stuffs. As you can see from the cup here, you can see that it's being hit and it's spin around, but it did not fall. It just spin around. As you can see here from at 0:55, you can see around here that she is actually running around a circle with her tree, or rather here dancing around because she's dancing to a song. But you can see that she's keep pulling it back and forward, but it did not fall down. The key point here is that it did not fall down, although at the although I assume here that it actually went down and broke the whole plant because production. But right after the cut, we can see that the girl jumped out of the room with the plant with her. It seems like she actually brought the plant with her, but the plant instead bounced back to its original position. It did not went down or went too far away or hit into other things and break it. It still went back to its original position. We can say here that this company John Lewis will somehow make your house become stable, and become stable. Stable here means that nothing will be broken or nothing will be fall torn to pieces. By here I mean the products and house appliances. The paper fell. It is telling us that it is not guaranteeing that everything around the house will be protected or be paid for, but these things that fell down, these are all papers, and we can minimize the damage to a certain degree. The company here is essentially telling us that if you want to be happy dancing around a house and look at everything that is beautiful in your house, self-centered that is, you can contact John Lewis, the health insurance company, that they will guarantee the safety of your house appliances, just like how John Lewis is not guaranteed to able to make every house appliance normal, but being able to able to protect most of the things that you care about. And if you take a look at the beginning again, you can see that the father, or somehow a guardian in the house, is looking towards the girl, signifying kind of like there's a common day occurrence of how this girl is actually dancing around and trying to break things. But he does not have a slight worrying thing about her. Maybe he just have a thought that annoying thing's gonna happen again today, but he did not care about things breaking because he knows that these objects in the house will not fall into pieces and crush and became unusable because this girl danced around breaking and just spin around in a circle and breaking everything. But he puts complete trust into the girl that she will not break anything. The customer should trust into John Lewis that they will try to protect everything like this.
Welcome back, this is your host, Kiro. As viewed it in the video, we can clearly see that John Lewis Home Insurance should take a unique look or approach at this topic. There's no longer long paragraph and or statement, any speech, any promise by any individual from the company. There's no page of certificate, there's no page of promises. There are no statement that what they gonna do. All they left you was the music and the action. Well, in my point of view, I consider that language. Through the music and the good placement of the action, they make a story. They managed to use those two elements to communicate with us what they or their job supposed to be and why we should trust in them. Oops. Oh, I think we just received another signal. I think another home insurance company just sent in something. Let me check on that. Okay, here you go. AA Home Insurance just launched their own campaign. Let's take a look and see how can they be different compared to John Lewis. Enjoy.
Wow, this is incredible. Even something happened in my home, this insurance can help me. I never thought about the surrounding in my house can turn into dangerous material and it can hurt my family. I thought home should be most comfortable and safe place that we don't have to worry about those horrific surroundings. I was shocked and I think this insurance can help us with bring my peace back to our house. Because of that video start off with family enjoying the time they spending together, they are not bothered by their surroundings. Yes, it is terrible mess and the worst fear of any family, and yet they stay calm as if nothing ever happened. Let's talk about it.
For the clip when the woman at the dining room clicked on the table, we can interpret that the people see the company as so reliable, they fix everything as easily as clicking simply a button on a table. Plus, the slow motion effect isn't just for show, it is used to let the viewer emerge in their surroundings and see how fragile everything around them can be. Through this, they can sell to people the idea of AA home insurance, prevent what you saw from in the video from happening to you, a scare factor if you want to coin a term for it. Taking this slow factor of the video and add it to how they put the destruction in reverse, it also creates like a feeling of awe to the people of how great they can fix everything.
It was trustful and persuasive because the way that they showed the danger surrounding in our home go back to where it belongs to and it turned back to safe surrounding. It shows that what can they do for the customer and they can keep our home safe.
Thanks a lot for the input on that. That was interesting. For this time, I should think that the speaker and the text go along it should be a big factor that help them stand above. At least that's what I think. I would still like to focus on the point of the music and the action. It seemed like two big ideas come together. They both use music and action, place it in a clever way, in which assist the speaker for this case deliver what he meant or what he want to persuade us, the viewer, about what their company can do. Well, for that be the conclusion note. Reporting out from the future of air news, sky high above the city. Have a good day. Your host, Kiro.